Upon jumping in here and opening my deck of cards, what came through really loud, confirmation.
Today's video is sponsored by Psychic Source.
You know, guys, I've been doing tarot for about 16 years. And I even struggle in my own career where stagnancy can take place and I lose focus, looking for the next steps to help guide me. Many tarot readers and psychics and sensitives can struggle with ADHD. And while they're very experienced with helping out others, sometimes even the readers need readers. This has been the case for me, which is why today's video is sponsored by Psychic Source. When it has come to my career, keeping focused and staying organized is absolutely crucial. But with ADHD, autism, and other sensitivities, keeping the many ideas that I have still going toward the same focus has been a struggle. I found out about Psychic Source, which I knew was a very reputable company, and I decided it was time for me to receive my own professional reading through them for the next steps of guidance for my own career. My own Psychic Source advisor that I picked out helped me tremendously. It was like when I've read others, she just knew me and understood what I was needing most for my own career. She shared different perspectives that I never would have thought of before. And they really helped to up-level me and my own self-confidence, all while still keeping my own personal why in mind. And this truly brought a whole new level of fun and play into my career, helping to make my next moves so much more fun and at ease. I felt so much more comfortable talking to my own psychic advisor from Psychic Source. She really truly helped me, and I recommend them so much to you guys. Psychic Source has been around for 35 years. They're literally the oldest and most trusted service out there. You can literally ask them anything and it's a judgment-free space. They can help shed some light on things you may be missing and not seeing clearly. It's super convenient too. You can connect in whichever way feels most comfortable, whether that be over the phone, through a video call, or even just by texting. And not just anyone can be with Psychic Source. Only about 2% of applicants actually make it through the vetting process. They're so confident in their service that they back it with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. And if you're not happy with your last paid psychic reading, it's free. Also, what I love about them, 1% of every purchase you make goes to a charity of your choice at no extra cost to you, and with many charities to choose from. And right now, there is a huge offer that Psychic Source is kindly providing to all of you. You can connect with one or more advisors for up to 40 minutes for just $19.80. That's up to a $240 value. That's amazing. You guys are literally so lucky. What's awesome is you don't have to use all the minutes in just one session. This can truly help you all to find the best reader within Psychic Source that you feel comfortable with. To take advantage of this special offer, simply go to trypsychicsource.com/Kimberkiss or click the very first link in my description to connect with an advisor who is online now. But please hurry and definitely take advantage of this offer. You all are like family to me, my friends, my followers, and I highly, highly, highly recommend them. They have helped me tremendously, more than I even believed was possible. And I will be speaking with them again next time that I'm really needing guidance. I love you guys. Now back to the video.
Whatever just started up there, the engine. I heard the word Cygnus. Cygnus, C-Y-G-N-U-S. It's a constellation in the sky. For real, the realist card. It's a constellation. It is the Swan, I believe. White, huge white van that just went by. To confirm that even more, Swan is white. Energy, clearing your energy. There's something that you're going to be making a decision on, or there's something that you're indecisive over. We have the Magician in the reverse with indecision pointing towards the future. But with that being an 8, it's making me think something. So let's yeah. And even in the past, there was crossroads. So, you're very pulled at all different directions. And when you think of the Cygnus Swan, it's kind of like a compass pointing north, south, east, and west. At it comes to this center point in which you come to this, you're pulled in lots of directions. You come to this centerfold where you become the realist. Your energy then flips, kind of like a pole shift. And then you're deciding what it is that you want to manifest here. We have also romance that flew out here in the center. It's kind of like you romanticize an idea of like a perfect choice or a perfect decision here. But the Spirit's kind of saying that you're basically, yeah, you are, with generosity in the reverse here, you're not understanding that it's a free-for-all. It's a free-for-all for you. This is kind of like the wild card here. This is kind of like the wild card here, okay? Yeah, that was confirmation. Sorry for the loud noise. You're nurturing this romance and yourself. There are signs of those synchronicities and signs of the universe. Very loudly. 222 just now on my clock. I can't even make it up. And then 223, which is the palindrome mirror number of 322, which is Mary Magdalene's birthday. It's also the number of the vernal equinox. So 322 could be significant for you. 222 could be significant for you. You're coming into alignment. There are signs that the universe is very loudly trying to show you. Now you're having to trust yourself. I feel like in the past, this was something that you were not nurturing. So now that you are starting to, things are falling into place here. Being like little gifts, little hints, little drop-offs and downloads from the universe. Some of which you're not seeing because you are disregarding your magician powers. The magician is all about cultivating your own inner alchemy. It's all about, yes, trusting oneself, but also trusting oneself to transmute one's shadow into light. Think about Peter Pan when he is feeling all discombobulated because he's lost his shadow. He's constantly chasing his shadow. And he finally grounds it to his root chakra. He comes face to face with it. And once he catches up to his shadow and he confronts his shadow, then he is not only able to fly, but he's also able to teach others how to fly, how to do what he did. That's just a message. And what's interesting too, a lot of cosmic origins coming through here. Moira, Wendy Moira, Angela Darling. Well, Moira is the goddess of the constellation Sirius. And Sirius is a white hot blue star. Sirius A and B. It's a binary star system. The second star to the right, straight off till morning. Wendy Moira, Angela Darling. There's just a lot of symbolism there. White blue star. Wendy wears a blue dress. Okay. Moira, the goddess of Sirius. So Sirius A and B could be also trying to communicate with you, as well as Cygnus. Something about going to the east, or maybe focusing too much on your future. Yeah, because see here, you're getting all confused and re-evaluating. I didn't even realize, and this is the energy that I'm picking up on from you, is you're not realizing your muses or your creativity or your inner magician abilities. And I feel like you know it, like you know them. It's not that like you haven't realized them. It's like you're playing this illusion with yourself where you're playing in this indecisive energy of where you keep re-evaluating, where spirit is just pushing you forward. And what can look charming could be illusory as well. So 110 just now on my clock with the number 11 or binary code could be significant. 00101110, breaking through the matrix. It's like you're breaking through this illusion of self that you've placed in front of you as a lens to see where you're allowing yourself to shine and where you're holding back. Okay. Get in contact with Cygnus, the constellation, sit in meditation and channel it. There are light beings that want to come through and communicate with you. Also Sirius A and B. That's in the constellation Canis Major, which is the larger of the two dogs of the Hunter of Orion. Okay, so it would be the constellation, and then Sirius is the star of that. Anxiety. Yeah, so there's just a lot of anxiety on top of this romance, and right under this realist card is kind of like you get in your own way through the mind, and you kind of block yourself from what spirit is leading you to because of this perfectionism, and your destiny has already been predetermined. So your perfectionism is getting it in the way of your destiny that is already predetermined. What could feel like stagnation is always something holding you back, which isn't bad. This isn't a bad thing. It's just allowing you to see where it is that you're holding yourself back and where you're allowing the universe to push you forward. Okay, so it is kind of like this yin-yang dualistic energy of white and black, you know, and going through a black hole to a white hole, going through a white hole, a quasar to a black hole, but allowing it to conjoin, to be self-reflective and also outer reflective. And then and through doing that and reflecting on both those sides, you create this gold, this inner alchemy, okay? Your magician energy, your muses, your ingenuity. So that is something that you'll be working on. And then we also have the Emperor in the upright at the bottom of the deck. So that would be getting back to and overcoming, going through, again, the same message just being reiterated, this self-illusion of the veil that you've placed in front of you, where you're going to, what is the right word? Integrate into your own personal power again, where you've held yourself back and you've allowed yourself to become in this place of stagnation by realizing the illusions that you have purposefully placed there divinely, though it was also like universally accepted because it was something that you were meant to learn and grow through. But that is something that's going to allow you to kind of break open that piece of the puzzle. See how the puzzle pieces, like each part of the shield where you're like protecting yourself, are now breaking through, and it's you who's doing it, who's integrated both sides of the dualism, that's placing that break to allow the truth to come through, which is your personal divinity, your personal empowerment, however that resonates for you, but it's allowing you to move forward. And that's going to bring in a lot of fulfillment, even if you're doubting it right now. So these are the things that Spirit wants you to implement and do and sit with and meditate upon and journal. And I do highly recommend keeping a notebook close by at the beginning of this reading, or watching it again and jotting down notes of what we went over, because this is what's really going to help you move forward. It's going to help you to get from your masculine energy into your divine feminine energy, which are always there, okay? But it's going to allow you to allow things to flow and kind of relax a little bit, to allow things to flow through. That is your inner creativity right there. I love you so much. I really hope this resonated with you, and don't be afraid to keep things private while you're transmuting things and figuring things out, because that's what's going to bring in the union, the world card of your divine masculine side energy and your divine feminine side energy. Emphasis on the divine feminine, which would be all about your flow or creativity. I love you so much. And if for those that are watching, make sure you follow me, give this video a like. Thank you so much. And until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.